Good morning, students. Today we'll discuss about the bonding in coordination compound. Okay, bonding in coordination compound you have to discuss today. So Warner was the first to describe the bonding features in coordination compound, but this theory could not answer the basic question. What are the basic question here? Now, why only certain element possess the remarkable property of forming coordination compounds? Why the bonds in coordination compounds have directional properties? Why coordination compounds have characteristics, magnetic and optical properties? So, many approaches have been put forth to explain the nature of the bonding in coordination compounds, just like the valence bond theory, crystal field theory, ligand field theory, and molecular orbital theory. But we have to discuss here two theory. One is valence bond theory and another is crystal field theory. First, we are discussing about the valence bond theory. According to this theory, the metal atom or ion under the influence of ligands can use its n-1d, ns, np or ns, np, nd orbitals for hybridization. So, what is actually it is said, we will discuss now. And to yield a set of equivalent orbitals of definite geometry such as octahedral, tetrahedral, square planar and so on. So these hybridized orbitals are allowed to overlap with ligands orbital that can donate electron pairs for bonding. So first hybridized orbitals are formed and they are offering this hybridized orbital to the ligand for they are donating their electron pair. Now we are coming for the example we are discussing already. We know what will be the shape if suppose sp3 hybridization is there. So sp3 hybridization means tetrahedral shape and the coordination number will be 4. Means 4 ligands can be attached with the central metal atom or ion. If it is dsp2 condition, that already have learnt in 11th class. So if it is sp3, that is tetrahedral shape, it is dsp2, that square planar, but again the coordination number is 4. So for 4 coordination number, 2 shapes are available. One is tetrahedral and there is square planar, and their hybridization is sp3 as well as the dsp2. Next one is coming for 5 coordination number, their sp3d, and their shape is trigonal bipyramidal shape. For 6 either it can be sp3d2, that is also octahedral, and or it can be d2sp3, that is also octahedral. So one is the outer orbital complex, another is the inner orbital complex. So that also we'll discuss. So these are actually main hybridization and their shape already discussed. And if it is the hybridization, what will be the coordination number, means how many ligand can be attached. So all of you know octahedral 6 ligand can be attached there. So now we are coming to the main point here. Now one example is given in front of us, CONH3 whole 6 3 plus, मीन्स CO इज कमिंग है क्योंकि NH3 अमोनिया जो है न्यूट्रल होता है, तो CO की जो चार्ज है CO इज 3 plus. Clear? Now we have to find out what is the shape actually. NH3 whole 6 means it is actually coming as octahedral. All of you understood now. All of you understood, because NH3 whole 6 means it is 6 ligands. Who are the ligands here? Ammonia is the ligand here. It is attached with the central metal ion, that is cobalt, CO3 plus. Okay, why it is 3 plus is coming, all of you understood now. Now we are coming for this. So in the diamagnetic octahedral complex, the cobalt ion is in 3 plus state. And why it is diamagnetic and why octahedral to understood hai, so we are discussing now. Plus 3 oxidation state and has the electronic configuration. What is the electronic configuration here? 3d6. You can see that one, because cobalt, what is the atomic number here? Cobalt is here 27, and 27 means it is coming 3d7 is coming, and it is coming 4s2. So 3d7, so 3d7 means this one is 6 and one more electron will be there for CO, cobalt, and 2 electron here. Okay, I am just showing here, then it will be easy. Look at here. For cobalt, है ना? So cobalt, when we are discussing, cobalt is, this one is 1 2 3 4 5, and this is 3d. So and it is 4s2, 4s, and this one is 4p. Okay, so this one is 4p. Now in 3D, what is the actually electronic configuration for cobalt? If we are discussing about the cobalt here, so cobalt is 4s2 and 3D 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7. Now when we'll be discussing about the cobalt 3 plus, so what will be the now the electronic configuration here? So here from 4s2 electron will be going and removed, and for 3D, from 3D 1 electron will be removed from there. So what will be the situation now? The situation is here 2 electron here, but 1 electron will be remaining here because 1 electron removed from here, and from 4s 2 electron will be removed. Clear now? So this is the now CO3 plus, this is the condition 3D. 4s is blank here and 4p also blank here. Clear now? Now you have to adjust which one. What is the coordination compound here? CONH3 whole 6 and 3 plus. Am I clear? So it is CO3 plus. Now what will be the it is inner orbital complex will be formed, or it is outer orbital complex will be formed, yeah, low spin complex will be formed, yeah, high spin complex will be formed. That we have to show here. Now as the ammonia is here, so what will be happening? Ammonia is a strong ligand. Ammonia is a strong ligand. So when strong ligand are entering, no, that also we will discuss one more time in crystal field theory. But now I am saying strong ligand. So they are actually making this electron to pair up. Okay? They are making this electron to pair up. So when they are pairing up, so what will be the situation now? Look at here. So now I am writing the 3D 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Clear? So here already it is paired, but these two are again now paired. Am I clear now? So 3 are filled up now with paired electron because of this is strong ligand. So when the strong ligand are there, now we have to, the cobalt has to adjust. This is 3D. This one is 4s, this one is 4s, this one is 4p. Okay. So when cobalt has to adjust NH3, how many NH3? 6. So 2 from D2 and S and P, how many will be coming there? 3 to 5, 1, 6. So we can say here NH3 is giving their electron pair. 6 NH3 are there. So this NH3 are giving the electron pair here, and they are forming D2sp3. This is the hybridization they are forming. That means they are inner orbital complex. Why we are saying inner orbital complex here? Because it is coming n-1 D2. Clear now? n-1 D2 ns, and here it is coming np3. So n-1 d, when the d orbital of inner orbital is taking part for hybridization, or we can say the coordination compound formation, that is called inner orbital complex. Okay, inner orbital complex. And what will be the structure? Now structure will be octahedral, of course, octahedral. And inner orbital complex means it is also called low spin or spin pair. Means you can see that one, all the unpaired electrons are pairing because of presence of this strong ligand. So that's why it is called low spin complex. Low spin complex, or we can say the spin pair complex. Clear now? So this is the these are the conditions we have to see, and they are diamagnetic. Why? Because no unpaired electrons is left now. No unpaired electron is left now. That's why it is called diamagnetic condition. So now again I am saying here 6 pairs of electron, one from each NH3 molecule, occupy the 6 hybrid orbital. Thus the complex has octahedral geometry and is diamagnetic because of the absence of unpaired electron. In the formation of the complex, since the inner d orbital is used in hybridization, the complex CONH3 whole 6 3 plus is called an inner orbital or low spin or spin pair complex. The paramagnetic octahedral complex. Now we are coming, this one is COF6 3 minus. Now one more compound I am showing now, uses the outer orbital complex. So both I am showing, this one is which one, CONH3 whole 6 3 plus, one more I am showing here, COF6, and it is coming 3 minus. Okay. So COF6 3 minus means F is minus 1, all of you know. So C minus 6 for fluorine, and definitely the chlorine cobalt will be coming plus 3, otherwise 3 minus will not be coming as a charge of the that coordination entity. So now here also CO is 3 plus. Clear? So when CO is 3 plus, we have to write down same way. When CO is 3 plus, I am now again drawing the same electronic configuration here, and you can see now. Okay, so this one is which one, 3D, this one is 4s, and this one is 4p. So 3D 1 2 3 4. Now we are coming 3 plus means already I have shown you what will be coming there. Now one paired electron and other 4 are unpaired. This was the condition. So 3D here it is coming, this is actually for cobalt, it is coming actually 3D means D7 condition is coming. We can see here 3D7 condition is coming, and now this one is coming about the 4 and 6. So here 4s condition, 4s electrons are removed. Here also 1 electron is removed. So definitely now it is coming the CO3 plus. Now F is the weak ligand. Fluorine जो है that is weak ligand, so they are not forcing or pressuring these electrons to pair up, so they are remaining unpaired. That is the difference. Means NH3 can make them pair up because it is a strong ligand, it is a weak ligand, that's why they cannot make this unpaired electron to pair up. So this F6, how they are, this F6 how it will be adjusting. Now this F6 they are donating their paired electron, here 1s and here P3, and so here P3 and S, how many are there? Total 4. So 2 more we have to adjust here. So now it is coming about the which one? 4D. 1 2 3 4 5. This one is 4D. So 4D, how many we are taking here? 2 we have to take here. So this 1, this is 3, 4 and 2 6. So all are here fluorine. Means all are here, fluorine minus is coming, fluorine minus means all the fluorine are donating their electron here, and then it is coming. So 6 are there, but what will be the hybridization here? sp3 and D2. Look at here, sp3 and D2. They are not taking the electron from, means inner orbital, d orbital is not taking part in complex formation, whereas outer orbital, d orbital is taking part in complex formation. That's why this is called outer orbital complex. Outer orbital complex. Okay, and this is also here it is high spin. Why high spin? Because they are not pairing. So this one is called high spin or spin free complex. Here low spin or spin pair complex. Here you can see, we can say here high spin or spin free complex. Okay, now so these are the two category. We can see here one octahedral, it is also octahedral because sp3d2. So this one is also octahedral, and all of we know that one ki when 6 ligands have to adjust, definitely octahedral shape must be there. And what is the hybridization here? Hybridization is sp3d2, but what is the hybridization? It is d2sp3. It is inner orbital because here 3d is taking part, and here d2sp3, and it is coming inner orbital complex because inner orbital of D, inner d orbital is taking part for complex formation. Here outer orbital D taking part in the complex formation. These two are there, and next one we are coming for. One more is coming here, NiCN whole 4. Here now these two are actually coming about which one? These two are actually octahedral. Now we are coming for the tetrahedral condition. In tetrahedral complex, 1s and 3p orbital are hybridized to form 4 equivalent orbitals oriented tetrahedrali. This is illustrated below NiCl4. You can see the nickel. Nickel 8 3d8 condition is there. So when nickel 3 plus is there, so there it is coming 3d 4s2 is over, and 1 8 condition also will be nickel 3 plus. So for this 3d8 condition is there, so it is coming here 6 and 2 8, and nickel 3 plus orbital, okay, that will be nickel 2 plus, है ना. So we can see here, I'm drawing here, when nickel we are discussing, in the nickel it is coming 3d8, है ना, 3d8 and 4s2, 1 2 3 4 5 and 4s2, and it is coming 4p, it is remaining blank here, let it be. So here it is coming nickel, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7 and 8 over now. So 2 unpaired electron is present here. Compound is NiCl4 2 minus. So look at here, 2 minus means chlorine, for chlorine it is coming 4 minus, chlorine, each chlorine minus 1 charge, so chlorine 4 minus, here 2, and coordination entity is coming as a 2 minus, charge is 2 minus, so definitely nickel should be 2 plus. So if it is 2 plus and 4 minus, then it will be coming 2 minus है. So nickel 2 plus है ना, यहाँ पे 4s2 हम बता देते हैं, this one is 3d8, this one is 4s2, and this one is 4p. Now it is coming, when nickel 2 plus is there, this 4s2 will be removed, है ना, this 2 electron, outermost electron will be removed from the outermost orbital. Outermost is 4s here, so outermost से electron जाएगा पहले. तो now what is the electronic configuration here? Now electronic configuration 1 2 3 4 5, and here 2 electrons are over, so here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8 over now. So now we have to adjust, which one, 4s, now it will be remaining black, and 4p also as usual it will be blank. Now this is 3d. Now we have to adjust Cl4, है ना, and chlorine is actually a weak ligand. When chlorine is weak ligand, तब they cannot make the unpaired electron to pair up, so definitely unpaired electron unpaired ही रहेगा. अभी chlorine जो 4 है, Cl 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 Cl, ये 4 atom that will be adjusting here. Cl minus, actually it is coming Cl minus, Cl minus, Cl minus and Cl minus, they are giving their paired electron here. So what will be the electronic what will be the hybridization here? sp3. What is the shape here? Tetrahedral, है ना, what is the shape here? Tetrahedral, and their unpaired electron is present, so they are paramagnetic in nature, and they are outer orbital complex. ठीक है, their complex is from outer orbital, that also it is discussed here. Now outer orbital or sp3 we can say. Now one more example is coming. What is that? NiCN4 2 minus. So definitely cyanide, this also each cyanide minus 1 charge, so it is minus 4, definitely nickel will be coming in plus 2. So when nickel is coming in plus 2, this is coming same condition, same nickel 2 plus, what we have to write down, 3d8 and 4s 0, 1 2 3 4 5, 4s will be coming 0, 4p also will be coming 0, because here it is coming 4s, so 2 electron tha, that is actually removed as it is 2 plus, and baki 1 2 3 4 5 and 6 7 and 8, that is a nickel 2 plus configuration. Now cyanide is very strong ligand, so definitely it will make the unpaired electron to pair up. So now due to presence of cyanide, what is happening now, how the adjust, now the complex is formed. Now complex is formed, look at here, 1 2 3 4 5, this is 3d, है ना, so 3d8 condition. So 3, now 3d 1 2 पेयरिंग था, ये भी पेयरिंग था, ये भी पेयरिंग था, ये जो दो अनपेयर इलेक्ट्रॉन है ये भी अभी पेयर हो गया ड्यू टू प्रेजेंस ऑफ स्ट्रॉन्ग लिगेंड. सो हेयर 1d ऑर्बिटल, 3d 1 ऑर्बिटल is vacant here. So now we have to adjust how many, 1 2 3, how many cyanide you have to adjust? 4. So 4 orbital, free orbital we need, so 4 orbital it is coming d, this one is s, this one is p2. Okay, so here d, this is coming from which one? Cyanide 1, SCN1, here it is also CN1, here it is also CN1, and here it is also CN1. We have to adjust 4 cyanidine, and now what will be the hybridization here? DsP2. That means this is square planar. This is not tetrahedral, square planar. Okay, so this is the inner orbital complex, because the inner d orbital is taking part for the complex formation. This is also inner orbital, but main thing is here, that is what is the hybridization here? DsP2. And what is the shape here? Square planar. What is the hybridization here? sp3. What is the shape here? Tetrahedral. And as it is unpaired electron is present, so it is paramagnetic. Here no unpaired electron is present here. Look at here, this is another one. No unpaired electron is present, so it is called diamagnetic condition.